Good morning, Texoma, and thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Fitzwater, and this morning we're taking an inside look into the annual Hangar Holiday that's taking place right here in Wichita Falls. It's, of course, put on by the Shepherd Officer Spouses Club. It's a big event for Wichita Falls, and actually in its 28th year, if you can believe it. Joining me now with the very latest is Allison Howard, the chairperson of this event this year, so we appreciate you being here with us this morning. Also, Trisha Berube, and she is the Shepherd Officer Spouses Club president, so thank you for being here with us this morning as well. Well, we have a lot to get to because this Saturday is the big event, and it's actually a two-day event, so we want to jump right in, and it's all about Christmas.
It's a Christmas holiday bazaar, and we're going to have over 225 vendors, mostly just from all over North Texas, but a lot of local vendors. Small businesses, we will have boutique clothing shops, we have a few food vendors, some jewelry, Polish pottery, handmade crafts, just a bunch of different things.
I like it because there's something, it sounds like, for everyone. This is one of the biggest things you guys do for the year, correct?
This is our biggest fundraiser for the year that goes towards our scholarship fundraising, and there's so much to do there. It's both a community event as well as a shopping event. We will have the Boy Scout pack from out at the base. We'll be collecting non-perishable items for our food drive, which will benefit both our food bank on base as well as the food bank in town in Wichita Falls. So it's great to give back to the community. The event itself is free. So all you need to do, if you have the opportunity, is bring that canned good in and then save the money in your pocket for shopping. Last year I got lots of great holiday decor items, gift items. It was a great way to kick off the shopping. And most importantly, if you've got those kids some fresh haircuts, Santa will be there. It's a good time to get the kids some photographs with Santa. Just kind of come out and enjoy the holiday spirit.
There's Christmas music. Like you mentioned, Santa Claus is out there, lots of vendors. And Allison, I know you're fairly new to the area and you have taken on this task, and I know you're so excited about it. If you can just let us know really why you wanted to head up Hangar Holiday this year.
Well, I moved to the area just last October, and I wanted to get involved, so I contacted the Shepherd Officer Spouses Club and asked how I could help. And Trisha was nice enough to ask me to help with the Hangar Holiday.
Trisha, why is this event, Hangar Holiday, a passion of yours and, of course, the organization?
It's a great opportunity for us to give back to the community because this is our fundraiser. And this fundraiser is our opportunity to raise scholarship funds as well as our charitable grants. Last year alone, we gave out $37,000 in scholarships, and that went to local military families, military spouses, to further their education. And as well, we gave out over $8,000 in charitable grants to military-related charities and local charities. So it's our opportunity to kind of offer something fun to do while we're fundraising for our great cause. So.
Absolutely. And you know what? I have to say I was blessed to actually be at that scholarship banquet last year, and it is so impressive to see all of that hard work that you ladies do. And I know there's a lot of men helping you out too, but all the hard work that you do, just be paid off, because it is impressive how much money and how many people you actually help to further their education and their dreams in life. And it's all folks right here in our community, and of course that's what it all comes back to, right? Giving back, and of course helping folks who are right here in our area.
It's just a small group of spouses that put on this big event. Over 14,000 people attended last year by our estimates. So it's just a little something that we can engage in the community with. We also have this year more Booster Club booths from our base organizations will be joining us. So you'll be able to buy some fried dough and some caramel apples and memorabilia and other sorts of toys and things. And that money will go back to those squadrons, and that's how they do their Christmas parties. The military is not like a corporation. Unfortunately, if you want a party, you host it yourself. So that's what these squadrons will be out there doing. The Boy Scouts will be there. Those are kids right from our base who are out there helping collect those non-perishable items. I know my son will be out there. He's excited about it. It just brings the community full circle from the base to the local community.
And it's neat, to see, I guess, all of the different, maybe even cultures coming in together, because of course with NATO and all the different cultures that we have coming into our area, neat to bring all that together and showcase that.
It's been a great opportunity being in this particular spouses organization. We have spouses who are American military spouses. We have men, we have women, we have civilian employees who their spouses have joined us. And in addition, being a NATO training base, we have a very international membership. And it's been fantastic having that in a small little area in North Texas. It's just been an amazing treat to have.
Absolutely. And I have to mention, this is all volunteer. I mean, you're not getting paid to put any of this on, and it's free to come in. So why all of that? Why do you do all of this hard work and all of this labor of love, basically, at no cost?
I think the bottom line is to be able to get involved in the community. Being a military family, we're going to travel all over the country, all over the world, and it's really nice to be able to get involved in certain communities and learn the culture of North Texas and Texoma and the summer and the drought, and yet it's so very exciting to get into the Christmas spirit, and I think that is what's really exciting about this particular event.
Absolutely. And again, it's 2 days, so you have a couple of different opportunities here to get involved. November 16th, which is Saturday, also Sunday, November 17th. And can you give us the hours here? What time? Because you can start shopping that morning, right?
Yes. The doors will open at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and will be done by 5 p.m. And then on Sunday, it's going to run from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And again, no cost to get in, so if you don't make it through everything on Saturday, you can come back on Sunday. Do you find that people maybe the second day even mark some stuff down whenever it comes to prices?
Well, we can't guarantee it, but certainly for those vendors, if they don't want to bring it back home with them, it's a great opportunity for them to slash some prices and, get some great deals that day. So,
but things go fast. So if you
They
see
do.
something you
They
want,
do.
don't wait, because there's no guarantee it's going to be there, right? You're talking about thousands of people. You said 14,000 people coming through.
We also have a list of the vendors on our website. If you want to go to hangarholiday.org, there is a full list of the vendors who are joining us this year.
Perfect. So go ahead and just map it out. Plan
Exactly.
it out, right? Who you're going to stop by and see. Is it all going to be in the same location, or are there going to be side rooms like you've had in the past opened up to house all of these vendors?
We are going to have the side rooms as well. So the main hall at the Impact, as well as the 2 sunrooms, will be full this year. We are completely sold out.
Wow. So keep that in mind when you walk in that main area. There's more, if you can believe it, because it is packed, but it's incredible. And of course, all going for such a great cause, to give out scholarships to folks right here in our area. Well, we are not done talking about Hangar Holiday. If you can believe it, we're going to dive a little bit more into those scholarships, who's benefiting from them, and of course, how you can continue to make this program grow and of course continue to help out our area. So don't go anywhere, Texoma. We'll be right back with much more on Inside Texoma. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are taking an inside look into Hangar Holiday. Shepherd Officer Spouses Club, of course, puts this on every single year right here in Wichita Falls. It's taking place at the Impact, and this is the 28th year for this annual event that, of course, brings in money for scholarships. So, also joining us now is Ron Bryant. He is the scholarship chair for the Shepherd Officer Spouses Club, and we really appreciate you being here with us this morning.
It's great to be here.
Well, it is impressive whenever you look at the money that comes in and you're able to give out to these recipients of the scholarships. Can you talk about how much money was brought in last year?
Well, last year we gave out $37,500 in scholarships. Wow. They were available to military family members of civilian employees assigned to the base, essentially anyone attached in some way to Shepherd Air Force Base is eligible to apply. If anyone would like more information, they can go to our website. It's www.shepherdosc.org. And there are 3 different applications available online. All they need to do is fill it out, send it to the OSC. There's an address on the application, and they have to be in by 15 March 2014. So all of this work in November will actually go back out to the community in March of next year.
And you know what? It is neat. I actually had the opportunity, as I mentioned, to see that come full circle, and really see all of your hard work be poured out into these, future leaders, these maybe moms out there who are going on, or dads and students right here in our community, of course, going to be furthering their education. Is that why you continue to do this every year? I mean, whenever you get to see that end result, does it make all this hard work worth it?
Well, it really does. We've had a couple of students come back and tell us that if they didn't get the scholarship to start off their first year in college, they might not have attended college.
Wow.
Many of them say, well, I would have tried to work for the first year and try to save some money, but the SOSC scholarship put me over the top, so I was able to start college as soon as I graduated.
And it's a good amount of money that you're able to give out, even to individuals, correct, to help them out?
Well, the amount varies year to year depending on how much we actually raise at Hangar Holiday and also through the Shepherd thrift store. But scholarships last year averaged around $3,000 per student. So
great.
It's a pretty big help.
Absolutely. What do the parents and the families of these recipients always seem to say to you? I mean, what are their stories? I know it's a big relief off of their back as well, I'm sure.
It is. Well, and you heard some of those stories last year since you were there. They're very appreciative.
Yeah.
Many of them say this was the one thing that helped their family, and in some cases send their first child to college. So for us, that's a great benefit to see a high school graduate become the first person in their family to go to college. That really pays off. And when they arrive for the scholarship awards dinner, they only know they've received a scholarship. They don't know how much it is. And when we announce the scholarship and the amount of the scholarships, their faces light up, and it makes it pretty special for all of us. That's why I've been doing it for so long.
Absolutely. And it's pretty impressive. You must have an enormous task to go through all these applications, because every single one that received those scholarships, they were well deserved. And what they're going on to do, wow, it's like you just want to write down their names and, of course, look them up in a few years, because you know they're going to go on to do amazing things.
Yes. And you see students who change what they'd planned to do. One student told us last year at the awards dinner, I had planned to go to a junior college and get my basics out of the way and then pursue a 4-year degree. But with this scholarship now, I can start right in at the school of my choice and seek my degree without doing the 2-step process.
Yeah.
So it's a big help for a lot of students.
Absolutely. You know, you've been here in this area for a couple of years now. You were able to kind of see a little bit of this coming to pass, after your first Hangar Holiday. This will be your second one. How was it for you, kind of seeing that come full circle that first year?
Well, it was wonderful. Last year I was actually our welfare vice president, so I got to see the process firsthand from Hangar Holiday through the scholarship selection process. And it was amazing seeing these kids and young adults and adults who were continuing on their education and what they had achieved and what they were doing while they were going to be getting that education. These are involved kids and adults. These are people who have already made a difference and are just going to go on and make even a bigger difference.
Absolutely. It's exciting to see. So how is the money brought in? It's free to get in, no parking charge. So I know a lot of people may be wondering, well, then how are the funds brought in and how can I help further that along? So how can we do that?
Well, our funds are raised in 3 ways throughout the year. Hangar Holiday is one of them, and the fee that our vendors pay to have the opportunity for that booth, that goes to our expenses for Hangar Holiday and towards our fundraising. The base also has the Shepherd Thrift Shop, which is our fundraiser for both the Officer Spouses Club and Enlisted Spouses Club for both of their scholarships. And as well, there will be an opportunity to donate at the door, but obviously there is no obligation to.
And I understand this is called the region's largest free 2-day craft fair. So that is pretty awesome to be able to say that's in our backyard. What is the best part for you?
People watching. I love to watch the people as they go through, and especially the kids. Usually Santa Claus is in the back of the room, and to watch kids come around a corner and see Santa there for the first time, their faces light up because usually they're being drug around.
Yeah.
They don't really want to be there, but as soon as they look up and see Santa sitting in that big red chair at the back of the building, they are happy they're there.
Yeah.
And many of them pull loose from mom or pull loose from dad and run down the aisle and jump in Santa's lap. That to me is fun, and I kind of like watching wives drag husbands around in there too. People watching is a fun thing at Hangar Holiday.
What are some of the other interesting things that people need to make sure they check out?
If you have an interest in Shepherd's history as a part of Wichita Falls, all of the memorabilia booths are interesting. The Air Force has a tradition of exchanging coins from their units, and there will actually be a vendor there this year selling those coins, so people can see a part of what an Air Force tradition is.
Cool. A big piece of history. Well, we of course need to take another quick break, but we still have much more to get to, including some new things this year, things they've done to even make this a bigger success. To stay with us for much more on Inside Texas. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are talking about Hangar Holiday, Shepherd Officer Spouses Club annual event, their biggest event, in fact, of the year. We've been getting, of course, all the details on the event that kicks off this Saturday, 9 o'clock at the Impact in Wichita Falls. We, of course, have a few more things to talk about and some new things. So I want to just kind of start with what's new this year, and that includes a new layout. So when you walk in, may look a little bit different.
The new layout will improve traffic flow, and it makes room for the vendors so that we can include more vendors in the area. And there will be a directory at the front when you first walk in with a map so that you know exactly where to go.
I like that. Another thing you can do to prepare is head to Facebook. And a lot of folks on Facebook, you can start keeping up to date with the different things going on. Tell us about your Facebook page and how you're keeping folks informed.
Our Facebook page is SOSC Hangar Holiday, and we're trying to keep it a little busier with a little bit more information for you as we get closer and closer, highlight some of the events and activities that will be there. We announced this past week that the children of Shepherd Air Force Base Elementary will be providing us with artwork to decorate the hall and lobby as you walk in. So we're really excited about that, and I know the kids are excited to be able to come down and see their artwork. So definitely check us out. We'll be putting updates all week as we head into the event.
Is there anything else new this year that folks can check out at Hangar Holiday?
We have more of our Booster Club booths featured from the base. We will have them out in the lobby area so that you can be sure and support the military members of your community when you walk in the door. They'll have everything from goodies to eat, military memorabilia, games for the kids, and all sorts of things. I know that a few of them are doing some raffles, and it'll be a really great way to support the military that are a part of the community. We'll have our red aprons on, and there will be an information booth at the front of the hall just outside the doors. If people have any questions, they can see us there. It's also where they'll see us if they're selected for a door prize as well.
And you have a lot of chances to win, right? Because you're talking 200 plus vendors who are going to be out here. So
Correct.
Is that both days? Is that just taking place Saturday?
We're hoping to spread the prizes out over both days.
Oh,
so
good
if you
deal.
can't make it Saturday, there's still opportunity for prizes on Sunday.
Any last things that you would like to leave us with today?
I would definitely say, come on out. If you want some more information on who's going to be there, you can go to our website, www.hangarholiday.org, or our Facebook page, SOSC Hangar Holiday, and we'll have all the information and links there.
And if someone is interested in applying for a scholarship, again, all they need to do is go to the website, www.shepherdosc.org, and if they have a question, feel free to email us and ask a question if they're not sure which application to use or what they need to submit. And I probably should caution everybody that you don't just turn in your name. The scholarship application can be quite involved. It requires the applicant to write an essay, and those are all graded. If they want to apply, they need to start early.
Absolutely, because like you said, you know, there's funds coming in, but there's a lot of people who of course want to go after that, and you have a lot to go through. So
Yes, we certainly
want to
do.
start that process early to make sure you get it done. And I just want to kind of, Allison, end with you this morning. You know, you're new to the area, you've taken on this task, and I think it's amazing, and I'm sure you're excited more than any of us for this weekend. But can you just tell us, I know there's a lot of people who have helped you, you know, to put this together and make this a success, and a lot of different people from the community have really stepped up to help. So anybody you want to brag on or, of course, thank, you know, before we go this morning?
Of course, the Hangar Holiday Committee that has helped to put the entire event together, as well as all of the volunteers that are going to help get the vendors set up and help them find their booths and get situated. They're going to be going around with a hospitality cart helping to keep all the vendors happy. They're also going to help with tearing down the whole event and getting everything cleaned up. We also have the Junior ROTC and the Cub Scout Pack 232 that are helping as volunteers. And there are many local businesses that have donated.
This Saturday, it all kicks off. You have Saturday and Sunday to come out, 9 a.m. at the MPEC in Wichita Falls. Allison, we really want to thank you for coming today, and of course for coming into our community with open arms. We're excited to step out there, so make sure whenever you're out there, also welcome her to our community. And Tricia, thank you so much for your time, and she's stepping into this new role as well, so thank you for that. And Ron, it's always good having you back. Thank you, Texoma, for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful day. As always, we'll see you back here next Sunday morning for another look inside Texoma.